Sounds like nonsense.
Nonsense.
Sounds like nonsense.
No, that sounds like nonsense.
That sounds like nonsense.
Sounds like nonsense.
You know what
to
that
me.
sounds like?
Sounds
Sounds
like
like nonsense.
nonsense.
That sounds like
Sounds like
nonsense.
nonsense.
Sounds like
Is this what it's gonna
nonsense.
sound like?
Sounds like nonsense.
Sounds like nonsense.
No.
Sounds like
It's
nonsense.
nonsensical.
And it sounds like this.
Hello? Is anybody there?
What is he doing?
I'm pointing to Will.
Oh,
Take it off, Will.
you're pointing to all of us.
I know.
No, I was not
It
on
doesn't
my
work.
screen.
That's not the way it works.
That's the thing I don't understand about Zoom is like on everyone's screen it looks different. So like if you come in, so for example, Jeff came into the room last. So I think his order is different than my order. Does anybody notice that?
Oh, you mean like as far as who's in what square?
Yeah,
In
like
the Brady
because
Bunch?
There's
like
no evidence to back this up.
okay, I have noticed it when I'm in Zoom meetings because like they'll go in an order where I'm like it doesn't go in order of that on my screen because they're like, oh, I'm just gonna go in clockwise order.
This is really neat stuff already.
I don't know,
We're
man.
knocking it out of the park.
Yeah, because we are recording, right?
We're recording.
We began.
Wow.
This is it.
You're going to have to edit all that one out. That was just not a stimulating, hey, everybody. That-
It's relatable though.
okay, yeah. That was-
Answering the questions that the people keep asking.
Speaking of questions, I got one for you guys.
Oh,
How many times have you guys washed your dick in the sink? Courtney,
Oh.
Courtney, you go first.
that has never happened to me.
I am not doing this to be funny at all. I constantly wash my dick in the sink.
I'm not surprised.
I'm like the right height where my dick can be in a sink to be washed.
What?
So it's a quick shower, or it's a dick washing kind. I'm a dick washing kind of guy.
Is this multiple times a day?
Oh, it depends how active I am.
How many times a week? How many times a week are you putting your dick in the sink?
I'd probably have to say 3 times a day, or 3 times a week. 3 times a week.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, would a small bowl also count, Jeb, or does it actually have to be a sink?
No, I'm thinking sink, traditional sink,
Okay.
warm water. Fucking treat yourself.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If you really want to take it up a notch, you get a nice little bowl.
Oh,
Yeah.
a bowl of warm
Presentation
water.
Value. Get the right temperature
Presentation
going.
value. That's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
What's up?
Ridiculous.
Well,
Stand up, squat over your
Some
bowl.
salt in there.
Yeah, Courtney didn't think that was a thing.
no, okay, so we were watching the Pamela Anderson documentary, whatever, and Jeb was not paying attention, and she was saying how, like in one of her journals, she's like, oh, I caught my boyfriend washing his dick in the sink, and that's suspicious, like because he was cheating on her, and then he just
Or he
heard,
thought she was infested.
oh, well, he just heard, oh yeah, dick washing in the sink, and I just looked at him like, what? He's like, yeah, that's a thing I do, and I was like, did you not just hear what she said? And he's like, oh no, what? And I was like, because her boyfriend was cheating on her, and he's like, oh no, that's just a thing that I do, and I was like, I had no idea. That's not a
Jeb,
thing
how
I
many
thought
times
about.
you dunking in that sink?
It's on a weekly thing or whatever, but
Monthly?
I'm the asshole. That's right. Yeah.
No.
It's
I have
something.
more questions for you, Will.
It's
Okay.
something.
Will, and you can start thinking of those.
It's something I never
Uh,
really considered. I don't know. I haven't been counting.
Yeah. Neither am I.
Will, is this only at home, or will you do this at a gas station?
I have. It's only at home, but I have pissed at the Maverick sink.
I don't
Ooh,
think you're
That was a
alone on
follow-up
that.
question. Yeah. How
I
many
don't-
sinks have you pissed in?
And I wash my hands at the same time while pissing at the sink at the Maverick.
That's just getting
Doesn't-
things done so you can get back
that
out to
does
get
not-
another drink.
No, that's not okay.
This
I
is all
respect
true.
that.
This is all true.
He doesn't have to make it up.
Not-
He's not trying to impress people.
I'm not trying to impress people. Hi, Mom.
Okay.
I'm just a guy that likes to pee. Yeah.
Well,
No.
all right.
All right.
Okay, well, welcome to the Sounds Like Nonsense podcast. I would like to note that Jeff snuck out of the answering that one.
He did.
I'd say less than a handful. I can't remember the last time. It's been a long time.
Yeah.
Check on me next episode.
Okay, yeah.
Now that it's in your
I mean,
head,
I'm
you're
only
like,
a couple
oh.
weeks out from my last one, but yeah. Anyways, well, welcome to the Sounds Like Nonsense podcast. It's been a while, y'all. This is number 95. Oh, I am your host, Jeb, and on the number 2s we have Mr. Will Ridge.
Hello, everybody.
Sitting on the couch is my beautiful wife, Sportney,
Hello.
and then we have
There we go.
the illustrious Mr. Rally, the Jair, the Chef Slick Big Dick, a.k.a. the Convertible Man, the Great Uncle, the Interrupter, also known as Delicious J, the Line Stepper, also known as Mr. Pinky Toe, Old Glory Hole, the Uptucker, the Slithery D, Mr. His Terms, Dr. Surprise Bite, the Leg Man, the Fish Fucker, War Cake, Blowhole. It's going to be a two-parter because he's Mr. Livestream and he puts the hot in yoga. He's the Keymaster of the Kiss Vault and Blue all the way through. I know he says some crazy shit and he wants you to suck his balls, but know that his ass is clean as a whistle. He's known as the Thumber, Mr. Thanksgiving, the Angry Pinata, the Loofah. He loves our tattoo ideas, and he's our own personal sex bomb. His name is Jeff.
Wow.
And I might be washing my dick in a sink near you soon.
That is probably going to be on the next line. For those of you that are new to the podcast that we do each time we do the podcast, it used to be each week, we talk a little bit of shit, obviously, but mostly we listen to a lot of fucking new music, and we got really, really good bands today.
Today is the day.
I'm
well,
fired up.
We always do, but today it's extra special for some reason.
It's more my style, more
Yeah.
my genre this time. So, with all that being said, who's ready for some new fucking music?
I am.
All right, Courtney,
Fucking guy.
get
All
it.
right.
Who we
So
got?
today we have the band Dead All Right with their song Strong Enough to Fail or Fall. No, Fail. And then the second band is Sorry. Oh my God, this is crazy.
You're nailing it already.
Public Serpents with their song Not Forever. And then the last band today is Melon Ball with their song Sicker.
Yeah, and then I got some fake bands for you guys too.
Oh boy.
I'm pretty proud of
forward
these.
to it.
You know, I've had like a month, so now I got like a little bit more, tasty digs in there. So yeah, I guess let's just hit some standouts before we get into our first song. It's been quite a while.
Yeah.
Jeff, last time we heard from you was on the 1st of January.
Whoa.
And now we are 5th of February. So it's been forever. You were going to 4 comedy shows last time we
Yeah.
talked?
I need to apologize for our show on the first.
Oh.
I was just in major recovery day. I
Oh.
was a little lethargic.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I apologize, but it wasn't from a lack of love. So one of my shows, George Lopez canceled.
Whoa. Why?
I don't know if it was during that time, early January, around the 12th was my guess. There was a lot of travel issues.
Mm,
So
Oh, right.
chalk it up to that. But I did see Dave Attell.
nice.
Yeah, he was I'd seen him before and it wasn't great. It was good, but this time he was on fire. He was
Whoa.
fucking phenomenal. Said some absolutely horrible things. Wow. Just
He always does.
it was even shocking.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. And I
He's
was
pretty good.
not shocked that I was laughing. Then I saw Jim Gaffigan, who says nothing dirty.
Mm,
Right.
Still really, really funny. He was great.
that's awesome.
That's good. And no music?
No, but that's coming, I think.
Okay.
Oh no, I'll have to check my tickets. I just bought more.
We
I
got-
just bought tickets to the Pixies.
Nice.
Yeah. And then I spent a shit ton on the Smile, which is two guys from Radiohead. So I spent a
Oh.
lot of money on those.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
That's
we-
it. Those are my updates. It's cold because it's winter. So be it. Although the Northeast is having one of those major cold fronts. Austin is freezing,
Whoa.
and we've got a balloon from China.
I know.
Yeah.
How was your week? What are your updates?
China. Court.
Yesterday was my 42nd birthday.
Woo!
So, yes. So, it was actually a really cool but mellow day. So we started out, I feel like I did something in the morning. Oh, yes. My mom took me to get a pedicure. She is big into experience gifts. So she sent me like an email of like 6 different things to choose from. And
Oh,
so I picked the pedicure because I wear sandals and flip-flops a lot, even during the winter. And so my feet get cracked. So I like pedicures are really good for
what
me.
were your other 5 choices?
Like chocolate making, a craft, something or other. Like, I don't know. I think like some kind of walk
Old women shit.
So
Dick washing in a sink. anything like
that was not one.
Okay.
That was not one.
I'd like to see the email.
But so I did that, and then we just kind of hung out at the house, and at one point, like, we were just kind of talking and whatever, but like no music, no TV, no nothing, and it was just quiet, and you could like hear the birds chirping and stuff. So it was like,
Never do that.
I know, it's
Not even possible.
so awesome. Then we went to get like a little appetizer, went to our favorite little beer place.
It's a speakeasy.
It's a
here in
speakeasy
Solvang.
here in Solvang. And then Jeb made a phenomenal dinner. It was one of my favorite dinners for a couple of friends. And
Did you burn it for her, Jeb?
No, I fucking nailed it. It took me hours, dude. Like 2.5 hours of just straight fucking cooking. My back was hurting by the end.
Yeah.
Well, you got to tell us what it is.
She said a couple people. There were like 12 people.
Yeah. Well, that's like normal for you. You make you
okay.
make big meals. But
All right.
it was so normally I do city chicken, but I knew we had a lot going on, so I was like, hey, city chicken is so involved, so I was like, just do fried pork chops and apples. And then Jeb took it up a notch. He did scalloped potatoes, which are my favorite. He did creamed corn with like.
He's not just gonna serve pork chops, you know. He's got
I know. And I feel like, did you also? There was
come
a green.
on, son, dude. I made a salad, which I never make.
Yes.
A burrata salad.
Mm-hmm.
I did corn on the grill, and then I shaved it off and made cream corn out of it.
Yeah.
Oh, why would
I made green beans.
Green beans. That was it.
Yeah.
It was the green.
And then I made gravy for the pork chops, fried apples, and
Mm-hmm.
and it was
Somebody loves you,
so
Courtney.
good. I know. And it was also.
Should have gone with the city chicken, but I mean the pork chops sound nice.
Yeah, I
And
know.
Oh, and
It was
cornbread.
their second choice.
And cornbread.
It was their second choice. That's
Yeah,
cool.
I know. And I was like, oh, I'll make it easy on you. It was still a lot
the
of
city
work.
chicken takes like an extra hour.
Right. Yeah.
So I was like,
Oh, I mean,
yeah.
it was her birthday.
Yeah.
People
And-
were getting
Really
pissed already. They were like, they came over around 6, and then 7:30 is when I got done. I was like, sorry.
Why do they call it city chicken?
I don't know why. It's
I can't remember.
I think it's a Kentucky recipe from your family.
Yeah, it's
in
like
Kentucky.
it's like cubes of chicken and veal, and
Or
you fry it, lightly fry it, and then you bake it.
Oh,
But it's like on a skewer, like a bamboo skewer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I don't know.
But that was really awesome. And
check our website. We will have the recipe so you can make city chicken at home.
yeah, and the one of the couples who adopted my foster dog came over, and so I got a visit from him, and he's doing great, and that was super cool to see. Also, we booked our Hawaii trip. So for our 20th wedding anniversary and 25th year together, we are going to Hawaii. We did it, and that's what we're doing.
It was
Haka,
super
haka,
cheap.
haka.
No, it was not cheap at all. Not even close.
Yeah. We have to postpone our little remodel that we're gonna do inside the house.
Yeah.
We still got the stuff happening on the outside, but we're like, we can't do both if we're gonna do this big trip. So fuck it,
You got to celebrate the big thing. Like, that's a big.
Couldn't Courtney just work a few more hours?
Oh, I am working a few more hours.
I'm saying a few more.
Yeah. No, I'm booked.
Yeah.
Okay. Just asking. Jeez.
Mm-hmm.
Happy birthday. Fuck.
Hey, Will.
Yes, how are you doing?
Hey, you got a calendar read for us today? I sent
I
you.
do. I do.
New calendar, right?
Yep.
The new calendar.
Yes.
I do, but can you guys hear me at all still? Or
Yes.
Is it
Sounds great, man.
Yeah, it's good.
Great. Well, so here's what I wanted to say. A couple of things. First of all, happy birthday, Courtney.
Thank you.
I took it upon myself to look up famous people on your birthday, and
Oh.
I am so amazed on how many wonderful people came out of this
I love
birthday
this
of
list.
yours. Let's start with Oscar de la Hoya.
Whoa.
That was a guy. Yeah, he was born on your birthday.
Did not know that.
Olympic gold medalist.
Yeah. What about Alice Cooper?
What?
Oh, weird.
Yeah. Born on your birthday. Here's something really good, really interesting, and proud of. Rosa Parks.
What?
Oh.
That's awesome.
We got Charles Lindbergh,
Whoa.
and my favorite, Natalie Imbruglia.
Really? Wow.
I don't know who that
He
is.
did one pretty song.
Oh, she did the one in 90s, right? 90s. I'm torn.
My
or
heart
whatever.
is torn.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. You
That was
nerds
pretty
remember.
interesting. And
You
then,
shook your
then,
head to the beat of it. Well, you were just like.
Did I? Stupid song. Anyways, and then today is a cancer. No, not today. Yesterday was Cancer Day acknowledgement.
Mm-hmm.
And what's really interesting is that this was the day that Bill Nye debates Ken Ham.
Really?
Oh.
Don't be thinking like you know what the fuck. I don't know what I'm doing.
No.
Is that the Christian
Yeah.
guy?
Oh, I don't know. I have
What?
just.
Oh,
No, I thought it was the one where it was like, yeah, like creationism versus Bill Nye, or like the whatever.
it was really interesting.
Uh-huh.
Oh well, that was anniversary was February 4th. So that's pretty interesting stuff for you.
That
Awesome.
debate's still happening?
Yeah, I just
Well, I
And
think
then
it
I
was the
got-
anniversary of it or something. The debate.
yeah, anniversary. Yeah, Cancer Day is February 4th. All those people were born on you, and then of course a lot more that I can't pronounce the names because it's all around the world.
Mm-hmm.
Very unfortunately ignorant when it comes to speaking.
Just
But,
like we will.
And then I also want to bring up a couple things. I just read this while looking up some things. Some guy just got rescued in the Colombian River after he capsized his boat, but he also got arrested because he
Oh.
put some dead fish in the Goonies house and danced around the porch.
What?
I know, bizarre.
Like the house from the Goonies movie?
The house from the Goonies, he ended up putting dead fish on the porch and dancing, and ended up hightailing it down the Columbia River, and at the mouth got intercepted with being capsized.
That sounds like a hell of a Sunday.
Wow.
Also, that'd be a kind of cool little movie to watch. You know,
I mean, was he on substances of some kind or?
you know what? I read it. I don't know anything more
Okay,
about it.
okay.
He's from Canada.
Let's not blame substances, please.
I'm just saying, it seems like not something you do if you weren't on something.
And of course, the balloon. Did you guys see it shot out of the sky?
Yeah,
Yeah.
did.
That was pretty interesting. But you know, with all the technology that we have these days, and especially China being so technically advantaged, we're still using balloons for spy.
Yeah, I know. It does seem a little like, yeah, is this just a decoy just to get people stirred up? You know,
Maybe,
A
because
little
come on,
false flaggy.
They
I
got
mean-
satellites.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what I was
But
like.
what do these balloons learn? That's
Yeah.
what I want to know.
That's bizarre, but I saw it shot out of the sky, and it was pretty interesting.
Yeah, I like seeing it get shot out of the sky for sure.
Now, David Crosby has left the planet.
Mm.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You know, I probably bring him up. It's just the fact that he was a local resident, and we always bumped into him. So that's all I'm bringing him up for, is that he was a local resident. He
Yeah,
died.
dude, I loved his songs.
And
Well,
I think that's all I got.
Okay.
Well, let's read some calendar.
Okay, let's read some calendar. Okay.
well, I'd also like, well, go on.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is for the fourth.
What type of calendar is it?
This is called Life Hacks Calendar. Life Hacks Calendar. This is giving you advice for when you are in the need of a hack.
Okay.
So, life hacks. I guess I'll laugh by myself. So this is the 4th and the 5th, representing Saturday and Sunday.
Nice.
Here's a life hack for you. Lose your phone charger? Most hotels have lost and found bin with a bunch of them.
Oh.
Just ask the front desk.
Okay.
Not
Okay.
bad.
Simple.
All right. And then Jeff sent you a calendar too. So there's another photo there.
The real calendar.
Well,
Not
we'll
this
see.
bullshit.
We'll see. You
This
Oh,
know,
life
that's
hack from
right.
1997.
we're going head to head. You know, let's see which one's
Okay,
better.
so
Let's bump heads, bro.
this is from our good friend Jeff. He got this for us, and here it is. You are a badass. This is that kind of calendar. Again, February 5th and 4th. All Mother Nature's creatures are designed to fully flourish before they drop dead.
Ooh. That's the show, folks. Goodbye. You walk on that.
Wow.
Depth.
All Mother Nature's creatures are designed to fully flourish before they drop dead.
Wow.
I don't know.
Badass.
You're a badass. You're gonna flourish before you drop dead.
Yeah, I don't know. That
You're
was
like
supposed to.
It's almost emotionally sad because I have not flourished anything in my life, and I know I did not do any flourishing quite yet.
Okay. Well, you better hurry before you drop dead.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Or just postpone this dropping dead.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
Those are calendar reads, everybody out there, and
I think
feel free to be enjoying those calendar reads. And
You're welcome. You're welcome is what he's saying. Jeb,
Yeah.
what about you? What are your updates?
Oh man, I've got a bunch because
Really?
it's been a month, So I also had my birthday party.
Mm-hmm.
It was fucking dumping rain. We had mudslides and blah 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 around here. It's awesome. The lakes are filled. It's beautiful out. Everything's green. But it's shit on my birthday party, so whatever. It was a little weird. No one could come up from Santa Barbara. It was too dangerous to drive, right? So just some locals came, but I had bought a full keg of beer. So that really worked out. I haven't bought a fucking full keg of beer in I don't even know how many years, 20 years. Or no, I don't know. So, but we also did the Hot Wings Chicken Challenge. Kind of at the same time.
Was this recorded?
No.
No, there's
Bastards. What the?
I mean,
Well, it was weird because like the hot wings, we also did it at the studio, and so we have an air fryer that's tiny. So like they were coming out
it was about a half hour in between each one, like
in batches.
So I
You mean
would
at the studio where you have the cameras at right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, this could and should have been recorded because people were going to puke.
no, I mean whatever. It was
Go on, tell me about it.
Yeah, we didn't get all, so we got to like 6 or 7, and then we skipped and went to 9 and 10. There was no fucking way I was eating the hottest one. The last dab, it like just tasting it, just touching it and tasting it was like, oh my God.
it
However,
was miserable.
my friend's
It
wife
tasted-
though, she just took it down. Poop. She's like, yeah, it's hot, but yeah, it's fine.
But
I'm
she
like-
likes really spicy things.
She ate I was like, will you take the rest of them home with you? And she ate them for breakfast the next morning with her eggs.
Oh, wow.
I didn't know that.
That was gnarly, dude. I was like, ooh, I used to think you were scary. Now I'm really terrified.
She's a badass.
She is. That was fucking impressive. But we also we were told the Century game, my drummer for Up Your Guts has been talking about this for years, where you take 100 shots of beer in 100 minutes. And he's like, it can't be done. I was like, that's easy. And we've been debating it. That's why I got a whole keg of beer thinking everyone would do this game, but people weren't there. But Will played along with me and our
did.
friend Mark. Just 3 of us did
Wait,
it.
the drummer didn't even do it?
He didn't. She couldn't
I know
come
his
up.
name. I'm just not saying it.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
couldn't come up. So
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah, because of the storms were like, if you got stuck, you'd be there for like a day or two, maybe. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
you were fucked for sure.
yeah, and all the hotels are filled, so you're like sleeping at the church or whatever.
Yeah.
It's pretty gnarly. So I didn't blame him for that, but we did it. We did 100 shots in 100 minutes.
And what did it come out to of how many beers again?
It wasn't that bad. It was like
6-pack.
no, it was like 14.75 beers or something like that. But
Oh,
that's an
yeah,
hour
yeah.
and 40 minits. That's not so bad.
We also did it with white beer.
That's a lot in an hour, 40 minutes. Man.
Yeah, I did it with Bud Light, so it'd be like easy,
Sure.
But so that was pretty fun.
Anybody tipsy from that?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll send you a video of
Yeah.
Mark.
Oh, so you.
I have a video of Mark just at the very end where we're just gonna take a photo, the 3 of us. But I probably have 100 pounds on him, me and Will. So he's a he's a little guy. So for us, it was like, I get a little buzz, but for him, he was shattered. He was so excited.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Well done, Mark.
And then we sent him along to go watch a football game. He didn't drive.
No, he was not driving.
Yeah. Took him over to the bar to go watch a football game, and I went to the bar like a week later, and I'm like, thanks for sending that guy over after giving him 100 shots of beer. Because he was on one. He was saying shit as like, he's like, every time he was going, he's like, our fans need us to, whatever. He started just calling the people hanging out fans. They're watching, we got to give them a show. And just, he's going, as it's on my chest and shit like that. It was fucking pretty funny.
Interesting.
Yeah. So I got in a car crash this week. Yeah, but not my fault. The guy was
Even better.
pretty bummed out. He's another electrician. The competition, I'm taking him out.
Were they insured?
Yeah.
All right, go on.
Yeah, so it was no big deal, but
Gosh, except for your neck's really sore, and now we have it on record.
yeah. But I also got Riley's girlfriend a car this week. She got it for herself, but she'd never written a check out before, right? So she needed some guidance, and she got.
And you helped them, and that was great. You guys were there for her.
Yeah. We went through it and found something. She has her first car payments, her first line of credit being pulled, and that's scary stuff when you're young. But she got into a really nice car, so I'm stoked on that. Let's see, what else do I got in here? Oh, I got a new cool thing that's happening on my Instagram.
Up your guts Instagram.
Yeah, so the reels are? It's, just like little videos, like TikTok videos or whatever.
Yep, reels. Got it.
Yep, and do you know what that slingshot ride is? Like at a fair?
Yeah.
Those videos?
Ooh.
They're really good, right? But now it's taken up a notch. The ones with girls with their titties popping out. Oh my God. It is hours of fun. Are you listening, Will?
Yeah, well, I'm going to look it up right now.
Yeah, he's like, that's right. He's not paying attention. He's already Googling it. It is fucking really cool. Because they also pass out and shit at some point. And like, what? Have you seen a bird like hit the girl in one of them? Oh, man. I love those fucking things. But also on our Instagram, I put up I don't know how to use it real well. So I just put like a meme up and I accidentally put it on the reel. I don't know. I didn't know how to do it.
He thought he was putting a story up.
I'm at 450,000 views right now on it. The ones right next to it, 160.
The ones with their actual content.
It's wild. I'll look at the end of the show and see where we're at because I look down and I'm like, oh, another 20,000 people have like whatever engaged with my reel. So it's pretty fucking weird. I wish I could bottle that and use it for real.
Everyone does.
Yep. Almost peed my pants again this week.
What?
Go on.
Dude.
Go on.
I had to pull over and like just pee in a real public spot. It was I was like, this is happening right now. There may have been a squirt or two that I'm not proud of, but yeah, God damn it. I think I'm getting old. I don't like it.
Is it your prostate when it does that? Is it the prostate situation?
I don't know. I know that when I got to go pee now, I got to go pee right now. Like it's like it's an immediate thing. And I guess not all the time, but sometimes I'm like, holy shit. How did this catch up to me so fast? I'm
not happy about it, but you're going to have to carry a little jug around with you, man.
I don't know. There was nothing for me to do. Like, I was like, holy
Sounds like
shit.
nonsense thunder buckets. We've talked about this.
We should have made them.
We have
made them.
It's not too late.
It's not.
I don't like pissing in the jug. Like, and anyway.
Okay, wait.
Wash your dick in a sink, but you won't piss in a jug?
I'm not saying I'm above it.
You would rather pee in public and be like chance being arrested than to pee in a jug?
That's what's rough, right? I don't know. So I
got to be involved in the design of this jug.
All right.
I have I want to get into the next song, but I do have another question. Have you ever peed so much in a toilet that the toilet flushed itself?
No.
And for you to be so inquisitive, that was good.
That's not possible.
You don't think it's possible?
That is not humanly possible.
No, because wait, have you?
No.
Okay, because I was like, no, because it's the movement that makes it.
But it is
flush.
a thought that I had because I peed so much. I was like, I wonder how much of this piss it's going to take to make this thing flush itself.
It flushes by movement.
No, it goes by water. Like you dump water in there, it'll flush.
Yeah.
You dump a bucket of water in the toilet, it flushes itself.
When you walk away and it senses you moving.
Nope.
Right.
No, you guys don't know how toilets work.
Okay. I know how public toilet works, and it's like when you get up or something.
Yeah. Okay. I got one more little thing. This is not pee related.
Okay.
This is Drunk Jeb.
Oh.
On a fucking tear. We went to go see a metal show. And right at probably my peak drunkenness for the night, I'm like kind of in the pit, and I look down. Boom, microphone is at my feet, and I was like. I willed this to happen, like with my mind. I picked it up and I go, check, check, check. And I was like, I get the main microphone. Then it was on, dude. And I handed it to my friend Mike who's with me. He's going, we're like two little kids.
They were like little kids.
I was way louder, drowning out the fucking band with just screaming. Like the singer snatched it out of my hand. He was so mad. I still don't know how it happened. I think I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, I guess he was in the mosh pit and it got knocked out of his hands. That's not the way I saw it. I was like looking up at the stage, and I felt something on my feet, and I was like, "Oh, dude, this is amazing right now."
Wow.
And then I got out of the pit and I walked over and I knocked over a high top table.
Yeah.
A way to be prepared and ready to take advantage, or not take advantage, but just you were prepared for the situation.
Oh
when it
no,
presented itself.
he was okay. Earlier, before that happened, he was doing his, growl, whatever. Like where we were sitting, and it was louder than the people on stage. And I said, Jeb, you need to stop. That's so rude. It's so disrespectful, like when you're at someone's show, to like up them or one up them or whatever. And he was just like, oh, it's not a big deal. I was like, okay, cool, except if you're the band. And so
guess what? People can't do that to me because I can sing louder than them.
Okay, but anyways, and yeah.
I'm sorry, but it kind of also disrespectful to maybe go to a concert and sit down in front of them and eat ribs and lick their fingers at you.
That's something that I do at every Will Ridge concert.
I mean, yeah.
What a fucking asshole!
I bring my own ribs in. They don't even serve
If
ribs.
you're playing at a place that has food, that's the nature of the game.
I hate it. I hate that.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that is about. No, I got some more updates and a couple questions. We'll do that when we get into some retractions, revisions. It's about a half hour in, so I think it's
wait
time.
for Courtney's retractions.
Oh,
I'm
yeah?
owed a couple.
Okay.
Oh,
All right.
okay.
Let's do our first song. This is from Dead All Right, and this song is called "Strong Enough to Fail."
All right, that is Montreal's Dead All Right, and this is the solo project of Brand New Lungs and Never Hit Again's frontman Louis Charles, and it has released. This is his first new single, and there's going to be a new album. So he's going to release basically what we talked about, like where you release singles and then it creates an album for 2023. So that's how it's going to go.
Yeah, the whole thing.
And
It's
the
an
track.
interesting way to do it.
Yeah, and then this is on Thousand Island Records too. So
It's really fucking good.
Yeah.
The other song, Smoke and Mirrors, that he released before this is really dope.
Yeah. So check it out and watch as he drips it out, and then that'll be the full album.
Watch for that drip. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, that's what it's called, right?
Yeah, I think so. And if you're a band and you want to be on our little drip machine, our monthly drip or
Put your
whatever,
lips to our faucet.
soundslikenonsense.com. If you're listening, you like what you're hearing, go follow the bands. Give them a follow, a like, subscribe, do all those things. You know what to do. This is not your first podcast experience.
Nope.
Help us out. It's really easy. And these bands work really hard to get all this music put together and out, and they deserve a little listen and a like, and so do we, God damn it.
Go ahead and toss us a follow and a like.
Just do it. Okay. Couple little revisions, retractions stuff. I've got something I wrote down here for Will that I forgot about. I don't know why you didn't talk more about it. You had a bobcat living under your house.
What?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
You mentioned it
forgot.
once while we were hanging out, and then I forgot all about it.
P22, that one just died.
Oh, did it? But that's
It died a while ago. There was
that's a mountain lion.
Yeah.
same thing.
Anyways,
Same
so
thing,
yeah,
but it's not under my house.
right, exactly. Yeah, this bobcat unfortunately lived under our house. I didn't have a problem with it, but apparently, what's that?
Keep going. I'm just terrified.
Oh, apparently the neighbors ended up poisoning it. Then we ended up trapping him up in the tree, or these dogs did, and you could tell he was sick because he was just licking his paws like nothing's happening. When they have 3 dogs willing to just fucking tear its guts out, and he's just licking his paws like, "Hello, everybody." So clearly we knew he was sick. And then what was ironic is that he went back to the house where he got poisoned and ended up dying there.
Oh.
But yeah, it's a shame. But what I didn't realize is I was drunk enough. I ended up getting underneath the house at night trying to find this fucking thing with the flashlight.
What?
What the fuck, man?
Hey, drunk is not fun, and I'm not promoting drinking. It is stupid. But yeah, I was under there going, "Kitty, kitty, kitty."
But we're also not blaming the booze.
I'm not blaming the booze, but I think I had a paper bag thinking I was going to get it in a bag or something like that.
How big was this bobcat?
Not bad. It's bigger than a house cat. I mean, he could, definitely.
Fuck your
You
shit
could-
up. Especially
could
when you're
make you have a-
trapped.
Yeah, true. I didn't think of that either. And it's a real thing. You can get cat scratch fever. That's
Yeah.
a real thing.
It is a real thing.
Fuck. Well,
But what's unfortunate, this has nothing to do with my dog, but unfortunately, it could have fucked up my dog. Hence, it could have fucked up his eyeball. Hence, it did not. Primary glaucoma did, and we had to remove his eyeball this week.
Aw.
And it's he has one eye now, and it's one eye Wally.
Aw.
one-eyed
and it-
Wally. That's cool.
At least he's got a sense of humor about it.
Yeah. He looks so depressing. He's got the cone around his neck
Oh.
and just eye, and he's just staring all sad, like, what's happened.
You gonna get
Anyway,
a filler?
he'll recuperate very well, and he's doing really great, and that's a bummer, but he's fine. And it was $5,000. That sucked.
Oh
Oh,
my gosh.
Oh,
wish
yeah.
him for $5,000 they should give you a filler, like one of those Christmas snow globes.
Oh my God,
Guy.
that's a great idea.
That would be so scary, dude, if a dog
Have
was
some
barking
fun
at you
with
and
it.
it's just a snow globe, like snow in there.
Yeah. Have some
Fucking
fun with it, man.
Sketchy.
That's
Well-
a great idea.
Well, he said that they did put a prosthetic in there where they had to sew it closed because it would pop out and he'd eat it,
Oh.
Well, they didn't say the eating part. I added that, but I'm sure he probably would. He's a dog.
Oh, disturbing ad, but I liked it.
So, Jeff, you went and saw Avatar and you shit on it, which, I mean, okay, but
I didn't shit on it.
I got pretty
You kinda,
stoned.
you kind of did.
I got kind of stoned. I got really stoned, and I went and I watched it with Handsome Keith, and in 3D, and I loved it. I had a great time. I also brought in a bottle of rum with me, which added to the experience. I thought it was great, man. I was
Long movie, yeah.
I was going into it thinking it was going to be bullshit, whatever. But I wound up enjoying it very much.
Nice. Glad you enjoyed it.
On the way out, when you have the 3D glasses, that you got to throw them into like a bin. It kind of looks like a trash can. I thought it was a trash can, so I threw my empty thing of rum in there. And then I was like, well, that's just a thing that has happened. I'm not reaching in there. I was trying to be
Probably
sneaky.
about 3 other bottles already in there.
Yeah, god damn it. Let's see. I got Avatar review calendar. Will, you said you like pork so much. You love that ham sandwich at Christmas. I don't understand why you weren't eating more pork.
Boy, it's been a while, hasn't it? Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know. I will tell you, I did enjoy that ham sandwich with the Hawaiian little butter, and it was fucking outstanding.
I just listened back when I was editing. I was like, if you like it so much, why don't you eat it? I don't
know. Don't they have parasites and are smart, and you're eating a dog or something? Aren't they really smart animals with parasites? I don't know.
Are they?
They are
If
smart.
the dog tasted that good. Woof woof.
Well, in some
I'll eat that
cultures
with
they do
breakfast.
eat dog and cat.
I think it's all fair game, I guess. I don't know. Fuck, I don't know. That was just something I was thinking about.
I'll do more pork eating for you, bud. I'll do
Okay.
that. More pork on my plate.
Well, I have a note right underneath that. It says, Will's setup sucked, but look at you today.
Yeah.
You got a brand new little setup. We got to work on it just a little bit more. I have some ideas for when we're done.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
But
take out
glad
some
you guys are
time.
being able to hear.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was tough last time.
Yeah.
I think we're just getting some interference with your shirt, Will. I don't know if maybe removing that if you're comfortable and it's tasteful.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'll do more pork eating, and my shirt may come off. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
I have a real-time revision. I forgot to tell you, Riley went and got me a gift and came home and was like, "Oh, I want you to open it right away." So I was like, "Man, he must think that he must have really thought of something I would like." And so yesterday he gets home from a concert, and he's like, "Just open it, just open it." And it's these pants. Look at the color. It's very,
Noticed
very
them
bright,
earlier, yeah.
very
Turquoise blue.
very bright blue. And a shirt that said "vaccinated and ready to fuck." And I was like, I'm not wearing that. So
He showed that to me so proud, and I
but
was
it
like,
also happened to be his size. So well, I guess I'll take it.
yeah, it wasn't his size or my size, but it was like, yeah, it was. So
yeah. I was like, he was so proud of it. And I was like, she's going to fucking hate that. That's never going to wear it.
Yeah.
And he's like, yes, she will. And I'm like, I don't know. Like, you've never met your mom, dude?
I know. Do you not know me? Yeah. So, anyways.
And he paid $35 for it.
Yeah, I was like, just go
It's just a t-shirt.
take it back and get your
Send
money
it my
back.
way. Give it a
What-
run.
You know what's so crazy, and I don't know if you guys are proud of this or whatever, but what's very interesting is the fact that your son saw that and immediately thought of his mother.
I know.
You know what I mean? It's like immediately said, "Vaccinated, made it fuck. My mom's got to have that."
He
know,
was-
and just kind of.
I was thinking the same thing. I was like, really? And he was baffled that I wasn't like excited about it. He was like, what? I was like, no.
I think the recommendation when shopping for Courtney is get the sticker instead.
Yeah, for sure. And then his girlfriend like totally upstaged him. She got me so many like little thoughtful gifts in one, big packet and whatever. And so I was like, oh, she actually took the time.
Yeah, right. It was clear on who was paying attention.
Different approaches.
Yeah.
What
You
about
got it,
you,
Riley?
Courtney?
What?
Peloton.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah. So
It's been a month.
payouts.
it has been a month and
How many days out of the month have you rode?
none.
Ooh.
So also I had to move.
Yet.
Okay, so I messed up my knees, and then we had already talked about that, and then I got a foster dog where I was walking him all the time because he was not potty trained at all. So I was walking all the time with that stinking dog, and then we had to move the Peloton into my office space, and it is on. I don't feel comfortable even being in that office space right now. So that's part of the thing that we're getting fixed to where
Our decks are basically falling down.
Ghosts?
right.
Is it ghosts, Courtney?
No. It's like
Yes.
when you walk on the deck, you can feel it move.
Yeah. Now that we kind of know
That
what's
feels
going
more
on.
like you're out on the road.
Yeah,
I'll fall
totally.
through. I will fall through. So
Yeah.
I'm like, nah. So I actually, there's been a couple times where I was like, oh, I wish my deck was shored up because then I would go ride it. So
Oh, absolute. Right then.
Uh-huh.
It was gonna happen.
it was. Yeah.
No one's arguing with you.
Yeah.
Well,
So next month we'll be seeing a for sale sign on it, right?
No.
yeah.
No.
Okay, we'll see. Riley was right. He got your ass on this one.
Okay.
Anyone else got retractions, revisions? Jeff, we're talking some shit.
No, I think I'm good.
Oh wow! Look at him. It gets scary when he does that.
I know.
Well, I got something for Will to read if you guys want to, which is always a fun time.
Okay.
Yeah, of course. I love
Okay.
World War.
Great.
You can open that thing I sent you. So, I've been recording with my bands and stuff, and I have so many like the same track over and over and over again on my phone. It was eating up all my memory. So I was like, "Fuck! I just need to sit down and go through it and clear out things." And I found one called "Will Genie Joke" from way back. A band has sent in to us. Guys, I think I fucked up was the punchline. You know, it was hilarious. Somehow, you know how the phones are listening to you, and I was talking about it or whatever. I showed a couple other people, and then I got another genie joke that popped up, and so I thought it might be fun to have Will read a new one.
Okay, well, I have to admit this is long. So if you guys need to
I
go
got
take
time.
a nap, if you want to take a nap, feel free. I'm not the greatest reader out louder. So we'll see what happens here. Jeb sent this to me. Looks like it's from the New Yorker, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is. All right. Guy walks in the bar is the name of this piece. Here we go. So a guy walks into a bar one day and he can't believe his eyes. There in the corner, there's this 1 foot tall man in a little tuxedo playing a tiny grand piano. So the guy asks the bartender, where'd he come from? And the bartender's like, there's a genie in this men's room who grants wishes. So the guy runs into the men's room, and sure enough, there's a genie. And this genie's like, your wish, my command. So the guy's like, okay, I wish for world peace. And there's this big cloud of smoke, and the room fills up with geese. So the guy walks out of the men's roof, and he's like, hey, bartender, I think your genie might be hard of hearing. And the bartender's like, no kidding. You think I would wish for 12-inch penis? Oh.
Pianist.
No kidding. Yeah, you think I like this. No kidding. You think I wish for a 12-inch pianist? So the guy processed this. And he's like, does that
There's
mean
more?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
We got a while, bud. We got a
'Cause
while.
I know this joke up to this point. That's it. You walk.
So the guy
No.
processed, and he's like, does that mean you wish for a 12-inch penis? And the bartender's like, yeah. What did you wish for? And the guy's like, world peace. So the bartender is understandably ashamed, and the guy orders a beer like everything's normal. But it's obvious that something has changed between him and the bartender. And the bartender's like, I feel like I should explain myself further. And the guy's like, you don't have to. And the bartender continues in a hushed tone, and he's like, I have what's known as penile dysmorphic disorder. Basically what that means is I'm fixated on my size. It's not that it's small down there. I'm actually within the normal range. Whenever I see it, though, I feel inadequate. And the guy feels sorry for him. So he's like, this is all real. He's like, I don't know why. Okay. And the guy feels sorry for him. So he's like, where do you think that comes from? And the bartender's like, I don't know. My dad, I had a tense relationship. He used to cheat on my mom, and I knew what was going on, but I didn't tell her. I think it's wrapped up in that somehow, maybe. And the guy's like, have you ever seen anybody about this? I like this. This is good. And the bartender,
Building.
no. I mean, I started seeing a therapist 4 years ago, but she says we're barely even scratched the surface. So around this point, the 12-inch pianist finishes up his sonata, and he walks over to the bar and climbs up onto one of the stools. And he's like, listen, I couldn't help but overhear the end of your conversation. I never told anyone this before, but my dad and I didn't speak for the last 10 years of his life. And the bartender's like, tell me more about that. And he pours the pianist a tiny glass of whiskey. And the 12-inch pianist is like, well, he was a total monster. Beat us all. Told me I was once an accident. And the bartender's like, that's horrible. And the 12-inch pianist shrugs. And he's like, you know what? I'm over it. He always said I wouldn't amount to anything because of my height. Well, look at me. I'm a professional musician. And the pianist starts to laugh, but it's a forced kind of laugh. And you can only see the pain behind it.
What is happening?
He's joking.
I love that this was such a simplistic, stupid joke that gets emotionally deep.
This is a reenactment. I can see this happening. As
I love this. I love this. But all right, here we go. And the pianist starts to laugh, but it's forced kind of laughter, and you can see the pain behind it. And then he's like, when he was in the hospital, he had one of the nurses call me. I was going to go see him, bought a plane ticket and everything. But before I could get back to Tampa, and then he starts to cry. And he's like, I just wish I had a chance to say goodbye to my old man. And all of a sudden, there's a big cloud of smoke, and a beat-up Plymouth Voyager appears. And the pianist is like, I said old man, not old van. And everybody laughs. And the pianist is like, your genie's hard of hearing. And the bartender says, no kidding. You think I wish for a 12-inch pianist? And soon, it's terrible. And as soon as the words leave his lips, he regrets them, because the pianist is like, oh my God, you didn't really want me? And the bartender's like, no, it's not like that. You know, trying to backpedal. And the pianist smiles ruefully and says, once an accident, always an accident. And he drinks all the whiskey. And the bartender's like, Brian, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it like that. And the pianist smashes the whiskey glass against the wall and says, well, I didn't mean that. And the bartender's like, whoa, calm down. And the pianist is like, fuck you. And he's really drunk because he's only 1 foot tall. And so his tolerance for alcohol is extremely low. And he's like, fuck you, asshole, fuck you. And he starts throwing punches, but he's too small to do any real damage. And he just collapses in the bartender's arms. And suddenly he has a revelation. And he's like, my God, I'm just like him. I'm just like him. And he starts weeping. And the bartender's like, no, you're not. You're better than this. And the pianist is like, no, it's not true. I'm worthless. And the bartender grabs the pianist by the shoulders and says, damn it, Brian, listen to me. My life was hell before you entered it. Now I look forward to you every day. You're so talented and kind. You're so talented and kind, and you light up the whole bar. Hell, you light up my whole life. If I had a second wish, you know what it would be? I would be for you to realize how beautiful you are. It would be for you to realize how beautiful you are. And the bartender kisses the pianist on the lips. So the guy who's been watching all this is surprised. Because he didn't know that the bartender was gay. It doesn't bother him. It just caught him off guard, you know? So he goes to the bathroom to give them a little privacy, and there's the genie. So the guy's like, hey, genie, you need to get your ears fixed. And the genie's like, who says they're broken? Who says they're broken? And he opens the door, revealing a happy couple who are kissing and gaining strength from each other. And the guy's like, well done. And the genie says, the bartender's tiny pianist. Oh, excuse me.
Yeah.
All right. And the bartender's tiny penis is going to seem huge for the perspective of a 1 foot tall boyfriend. And the graphic nature of the comic kind of kills the moment. And the genie's like, I'm sorry. I should have left that part unsaid. I always do that. I take things too far. And the guy's like, don't worry about it. Let's just grab a beer. It's on me.
I'm glad that you messed up the punchline. That was awesome. Thank you.
Wow.
That was awesome. I love the punchline.
All right. How do you feel about that, Will?
Well, one, I lost Courtney. She went onto her phone immediately.
I know. I was like, I was zoning out.
And then two, what's the punchline? Don't worry about it. And the guy's like, don't
It cut
worry
out
about
again. You know what? Don't worry about it.
And that's because Courtney has a huge list of 1-inch pianist jokes.
Sure.
So
All right.
it's going to be tough to surprise her.
I'm stopping this right now.
it. You can also delete this.
That's what I'm talking about.
All right, so that is New Jersey's Public Serpents, and they are releasing their debut album on Spam Records on March 24th. The 6-piece ska core band, fronted by Squirt, who was the drummer of Choking Victim, has released the album's
makes
first
sense.
single, Not Forever, which is now streaming on all platforms. Since Public Serpents first entered the scene in 2008 with their debut album, The Feeding of Fortune 500 or 5000, they've appeared on splits with bands Up or Downer and recent Fat Records signees Escape from the Zoo, receiving critical acclaim in the worldwide crack rocksteady scene. After dealing with a succession of professional and personal setbacks over the last decade, including incarceration, homelessness, and the end of a marriage, Squirt says, of the 13 tracks that make up the new album, my whole life is invested in this. Artistically, physically, and mentally, I'd probably die without it. There literally would be no point in living at this point. So definitely
Jeez.
check that
Way to be
out.
dramatic
Heavy.
about it.
Well, it's just it's very important to him.
Yeah.
But yeah, check it out on Spam Records, and it looks like they have been touring in 2022. They did with Suicide Machines, Escape from the Zoo, Catbite. So
Dude, those are good shows. Those are good lineups. This band is really, really good.
yeah, and they are heading on tour. It doesn't give dates on this one. Oh, wait. 2023, the Bully Puppet Tour. So looks like they're kind of doing the East Coast. So check them out if they're in your area.
Yeah, you can find them. Cool. That was great. That
Oh,
was
look.
that was a good one. So, hey, Will, you okay?
I'm back. Sorry about that, guys.
Welcome
It's
back.
okay. Yeah. I hope you got to hear some of that song.
I did.
All right, good. Okay, so I got a couple news articles. I got some fake bands. I know we have a culture corner. What do you guys want to hear first?
Well, why don't you? What about where we're going next week?
Where are we going next week? Oh, yeah. We're going to see Flatliners and Ways Away.
Oh yeah.
That's Courtney's that birthday party. Even though, like, I guess we're stretching this out for a
Well,
week.
that's kind of normally how I do it, but yesterday was kind of like our family dinner, and then we just invited people to that. So
Yeah. But yeah, it's gonna be awesome. We're going down to Roxy. I've never been to the Roxy somehow. We got a room down there, really nice room. There's like 7 of us going down and fired up. Gonna go get some sushi or something.
I'm looking forward to it.
yeah.
This
Yeah.
is fun.
Yeah, I've only seen the Flatliners once, maybe, unless it was like some festival or something. But yeah, I really like the Flatliners. I really like Ways Away. We talk about them all the time on here. So
If I had a choice, I would say fake bands.
yeah, okay, you got it, man. Okay, so I got a little bit of a theme going here. First one probably is not in the theme, but let's just give it a shot here. Flailing Jennings or Hit Like a Girl, which one is fake?
Oh God, these are good ones.
Flailing Jennings or Hit Like a Girl?
I think Flailing Jennings is fake.
Jeff is like, I think I maybe got him stumped over there.
Oh, I got it.
What is it?
Jennings is fake.
I'm gonna say Hit Like a Girl's fake.
This is Hit Like a Girl.
That's right, it is.
Wow.
Fuck.
Okay, this is also a band called Hit Like a Girl.
There's multiple?
Yeah, dude. This one, the song is called It Only Gets Worse, and I put it in this lineup.
Oh.
Just getting singing.
Well,
Very
I
opposite
really,
ends of the spectrum for
I really
the
prefer
same-
the first band.
Isn't that it's crazy, huh?
Yeah.
Let's listen to another hit. That's the other hit like a girl.
Wait, there's
It's so-
3?
No, that's just
that
those
was just
two.
the
And I was
first
like,
one.
wow,
Okay.
that couldn't be any more different.
Okay.
Okay.
Give me both.
Here we go. Next one. Full on vag assault or the whining pussies? Full on vag assault or the whining pussies?
Oh, badge assault, like assault,
Like vagina assault?
but like you've
Like
been
beat it
assaulted.
up, like it's been assaulted? Full
Yeah.
on vag assault or the whining pussies?
Oh, you're so smart. You're trying to fuck with us. So I'm going to go with the fact that you made the vag assault up. So that's you.
Okay. That's your
But-
vote.
Yeah, you're good.
I think that one's real.
Okay. Jeff?
Really? May I get the names again, please?
The whining pussies or full on vag assault?
That one's real.
The Whining Pussies is real. Hit me.
They are real. This is
Oh.
a song called Cool Like You.
I was not expecting
I
this.
knew you neither.
Yeah.
Let's give it a little bit. Let's let it roll for a second. See, now you have to. I'm gonna get you a shirt, Courtney. It says "Whining Pussies."
No.
I've been vaccinated and I listen to the Whining Pussies.
I know.
Hold a beer in your hand and take a picture, man.
Cool, huh?
Okay.
Yeah, I would not have pictured that.
But just to make sure, we were correct because I said you made that.
Yeah, you got that one.
Okay, and-
I was wrong because I thought that one was real.
All right, so 1 for 1.
Okay, staying within theme here. Pussycore or Pussy Trap?
Oh,
Which one is fake? Pussycore or Pussy Trap?
Pussy Trap's got to be real. So
I think that one's fake.
Pussy Trap's real,
Fake.
and the other one's fake.
Pussycore or Pussy Trap? Jeff.
Pussy Trap is real.
Yes, they are. This one, Tic Tac.
Sientes el dolor del amor. Sientes el dolor del amor. Sientes el dolor del amor.
Weird.
Sientes el dolor. Sientes el dolor del amor. Sientes el
Courtney, you got a brand new playlist I'm making for you. Let's get a little singing.
Miro detrás del cristal, el reflejo del pozo de los besos de ayer, donde los cuerpos no hablan solo, dan
It's all in
placer.
Spanish.
Y
That's
yo
what I was
ya no
wondering,
sé
is
qué
it-
es lo que
ask.
voy a hacer si ya no quieres más.
Anyway, so yeah, I'm making you a new playlist, Courtney. You're gonna be fired up.
All right.
Pussy
Okay.
Trap from Guadalajara.
Okay, this one was hard because there's so many around it. So, which one is fake? Worm sweat or bloodworm? Bloodworm or worm sweat?
Bloodworm is real?
Now I'm gonna tell you. I'll give you a hint on this one because
Oh.
I thought of bloodworm. I don't know. I can't remember why, but I put it in my phone, and then later when I was putting a show together today is when I found out whether that was real or fake.
I think it's real.
So what I do, here's the rest of it. I put that in, and other names will start popping up. You know, that's how I get the
Yes.
ones that are super close to it sometimes. Bloodworm or worm sweat?
Worm Sweat is a real band.
Courtney,
I think bloodworm is real. Or, yeah.
Jeff,
Bloodworm.
bloodworm
Real.
is real.
Yeah.
It is real. Let's go Alone in Your Garden. Oh, it's got like a grunge kind of sound. Let's just skip to the middle. Yeah. So that's kind of
Okay.
stony, you know? Okay, last one. And
Since I've got them all right, I'm going to just sit this one out. I don't want.
Okay. Dinglehole or wormhole? Which one is fake? Dinglehole or wormhole? Which one is fake?
Wormhole is real. I think the other one is
Wormhole.
from your mind.
Wormhole is real. Real.
Jeff?
Dinglehole is real.
Wormhole is real. Jeff, right at the end, dude. You fucking
I
blew it.
know.
I just
you
did
should have
that
sat
so
it
people
out.
didn't think I was cheating.
Let's see. They got kind of a new single here. Newish single. The Weakest Among Us. I'll put this on your playlist, buddy.
No thanks.
We're good with that?
That was okay.
Okay, that was it. Fake bands.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
Good.
Yeah.
Well done. Well done.
Okay. Yeah. I hit like a little, because when I put in Bloodworm, that was my original thing. All these things, wormhole and shit, was all popping up. I think there's a couple Bloodworms out there too, you guys. I'm almost certain there was 2 of them. But how about we do a quote unquote real song? Well, at least someone that submitted. Let's do Melon Ball with their song "Sicker." It's their latest release.
Never getting who I am. You're sliding through your life, building up your own reality. Feeling nothing but your pride, never looking left nor right. You're only something in between. You make believe that you're so much better, but I'm the one telling you the truth. Never listen, so you feel left behind, and all your pride is what you lose. Blood is thicker than water. Don't give a fuck about your line. Blood is thicker than water. All every day's a lot. All you do is criticize, acting like you're in a play. Never get to blame me once again. That's your ideology. Never stop, just run away. I won't any longer play this game. You make believe that you're so much better, but I'm the one telling you the truth. Never listen, so you feel left behind, and all your pride is what you lose. Blood is thicker than water. Don't give a fuck about your line. Blood is thicker than water. All every day's a decline. Blood is thicker than water. Don't give a fuck about your line. Blood is thicker than water. All every day's a decline. All I fear is what they say. Become what you predict. For all my life I'll fight these signs. All I fear is what they say. Become what you predict. For all my life I'll fight these signs. All I fear is what they say. Become what you predict. For all my life I'll fight these signs. All I fear is what they say. Become what you predict. For all my life I'll fight these signs. Blood is thicker than water. Don't give a fuck about your line. Blood is thicker than water. All every day's a decline. Blood is thicker than water. Don't give a fuck about your line. Blood is thicker than water. All every day's a decline.
All right, that is Germany's Melon Ball. They will be dropping their debut album, Breathe, on March 31st via Thousand Island Records and Lockjaw Records. Let's see.
They're
Of
from
this-
Germany.
They are from Germany. And of the song, the band says, certainly the most personal song for Ollie, who's the lead singer. It is about the fact that while for many, family means support and positivity, but for some, it can also be a burden that you carry with you throughout your life. Since their formation in 2019, Melon Ball have been traveling quite a bit, except during the pandemic, of course, and have been able to establish a name for themselves in the scene, whether at punk rock camp, punk rock holiday, KNRD Fest, or in front of audiences at shows with Willem Scream, Punk Rock Factory, or Belvedere. So let's see, after the album release party on April 1st, the quintet goes directly on tour to the legendary Manchester Punk Fest, and they're just going to keep going from there.
Awesome. Yeah, I've heard of these guys before. And I don't know that I've heard them before this morning. So
you heard of them, but you hadn't heard them.
Yeah, the name was familiar. Like, I guess just flyers or whatever. But yeah, that was good. I liked it.
Yeah.
I don't typically love the female friend, but that was something I like it.
I really like her
Yeah,
voice.
yeah, me too. I thought it was cool. Okay, we ready? Here we go.
Let's go.
Good evening. Welcome to my culture corner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
All
Where
right.
I
Yeah.
come up with something that I wanted to tell you guys about, some little culture, which is interesting. I find this quite unique. Do you know that in 2022, last year, or it could have been this month or January, we found a very incredible Egyptian tomb that actually came up with that had actual pieces of mummification of how to mummify a mummy, still from 2,000 years ago, whether or not there was certain bee pollen or liquid. They were still in their whatever the fuck they store them in.
The catacomb.
Sure, whatever.
I don't know.
They found, yeah, but that's not what I was bringing it up. What I wanted to bring up.
That just happened. Just putting it out there.
It's incredible discovery, and they're finding incredible discoveries in Egypt all the time. Now, what I really wanted to let you guys know is that this is absolutely interesting to me. Have you ever heard of this woman named Dorothy Eady? And their last name is Eady. Dorothy Eady. And if you haven't, I don't blame you, because neither have I. But she was a unique lady who was born in London in 1904. She fell down a pair of stairs. She fell downstairs at age 3 and ended up developing a foreign accent syndrome.
Whoa.
You know what that is, where they get trauma or whatever.
Yeah.
And they have no idea where it came from. Well, anyways, throughout her life, she was sworn that she was an Egyptian Egyptian woman. And she believed she was reincarnated. And people always said bullshit, but anyways, I'm going to read a couple things to you. She was able to go to Egypt as a young woman and read the hieroglyphs. She's never studied in her whole life.
Whoa.
Never was able to speak anything, but she was able to go down to Egypt, where she moved to and spent the rest of her life there. She kissed the ground when she finally got there and said, "I'm finally home." And she became, let me see here, she became an Egyptologist and was one of the most prominent hieroglyphs translators ever. She thought she was
That's insane.
It is insane. And she moved to let's see here.
And all that came from falling down the stairs and hitting your head at the age of 3. Immediately after, she was like, "Nope, I can read this."
Yes. And,
okay, wow.
she was able to, she believed she was an Egyptian from
Right.
the past. She knows where certain tombs were. She says she knows where this is. She was able to go down into his actual tomb and actually describe it before getting into the tomb. You
Ooh.
go this way and you go this way, and there's a hall down this way. And she raised her children like an Egyptian children would, where they had shaved heads but a little bit of hair in the back.
Rat tail.
Did she drop them down the stairs when they turned 3?
Oh,
Dang.
you know what? That would have been
Family traditions are all
damn it.
different.
Family
Yeah.
traditions.
Anyways, but she would feed, traditional Egyptian ways of feeding her son breast milk that was in bowls instead of from the breast. I mean, totally beyond bizarre, but absolutely interesting. And she became for 30 years an Egyptologist. then and let's see here.
Nailing it.
Yeah, I'm nailing it. Yeah, I'm sorry, but I was reading it. But you gotta maybe look her up and just get a little synopsis of
What's her name again?
Her name is Dorothy Eady.
Okay.
Eady is her last name.
Is she still alive? Oh, she
No,
died.
she died in 19. She was born in 1904 in England. Died in 1981 at 77 in Egypt.
Wow.
Her
Falling down
name,
a flight of stairs.
right? Her other name is
Crazy as it is.
He didn't hear you, but I did.
as Edie as it is.
Ooh.
Oh,
that's
okay.
good.
No, that's just a little tag, though. That works.
I don't know. I didn't hear.
He
what
said she died from falling down the stairs.
Oh, that was
That's
a good
crazy.
one.
That was a good one. Yeah.
Anyways, I do apologize. I've been having problems with my internet up here, hence the fact that I had to be let go a couple minutes ago because it just disconnected. So I wish I had a little bit more of a better synopsis to describe things to her, but
You
my
nailed
internet.
it.
Yeah, no, that was awesome.
Yeah, it's very interesting.
I've never heard of her.
Yeah, I think that shit is real, man. I think that you can unlock parts of your brain. That's what old Elon's trying to do. Put that microchip in there so you can access all those other things.
Ugh.
How creepy would that be if,
that's
like, all of a
creepy.
sudden they put it in and you're like, oh, I can remember shit from 1,000 years ago.
That's incredible,
Wouldn't
right?
that be
Okay,
insane?
they come to us and say, we got 4 chips. Who's ready?
No, I'm not.
Do we want to talk about chips? Because I sent you one, Jeff. You don't want to talk about that? I sent him a hot chip.
I saw his face.
That was
I do not recall receiving anything such.
no. I have confirmation. I have confirmation of receipt.
Signed by Jeff.
But I sent it to you because I thought we were going to try to do the birthday thing, the hot wing challenge. And I thought, well, if we're doing a live stream and we're going to do, I was like, I'll go dab for chip. But,
Yeah.
I think you guys should still do it because me and Will did it.
I agree, motherfuckers.
That was like 2 years ago.
It
we're
was
trying
2
to come up
years
with
ago.
new material.
Oh,
you know?
sure.
Multiple tattoos before.
Oh, we got to do a tattoo show soon.
Oh, wait.
Well, I was thinking we need to start talking about it.
Okay, before we move on from Culture Corner, though, I just do want to say it is February and it is Black History Month. So please go out there and, just learn about Black history and what it's like to, be Black in our culture, because it is not easy. As everyone knows, we've already talked about this a lot. But just definitely keep that in mind and go out there and do some research on Black history.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I think I'm going to play another Public Serpent song, and then we'll wrap this show up. What do you think? I got a couple little news things I want to talk about. Yeah.
I got a couple of those things.
Got your hand up.
Before we go,
Yep.
can you hear me?
Yeah.
I want to let you guys know that I'm going to do a lot more due diligence in my culture counter because this
Okay.
one I kind of fucked up. I feel like I needed to give you guys more examples of her talking in the Egyptian tongue. But if you guys do believe that, you just kind of said you did. It's very interesting to me that somebody can have a ancient foreign syndrome and then absolutely know how to read and know where to go. That's absolutely fucking insane because it's
crazy.
documented. It's documented. They're not making this up.
Right.
So
I would like to send you some hieroglyphs that I already know the meaning of and see, get you to figure it out.
How do you know the meaning of them?
Because I would look it up on the internet, dum-dum.
Oh.
Come on.
How do you know that that's true?
Courtney, why are you going to ruin everything?
I don't know, man. I just know it's like when you go into a tattoo shop and then there's all of the Japanese letters. There's a lot of symbols and those kind of things, and then you think it says one thing, and then somebody who is their language goes and's like, no, that's not what it means
That's
at
a
all.
soup.
Yeah.
because Araya Gande got what barbecue and
Did she?
Japanese, yeah, and they're like that says barbecue in your ancient.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so great.
I think
love it.
everybody, the next time you see somebody with a text that is from a foreign language that you do not know, proclaim that you know it and tell them it means something different.
Oh, that's good.
All
Right?
It's not bad. All right, let's do another song.
right.
submit to no tribe, no deserting. I got a right man that I put you out of service. It's a new breed, my friend, can't believe you ever heard this. So if I got the fact shit you got, fucking A, I guess it's time my time is what I do. Believe in me until you see it, such a simple little do. Gonna wrap you in the present until I go to heaven.
All right, that was Public Serpents again. I really, really like those guys. I like the Crack Wreck Steady stuff. I always have. So I guess some news things. But so does Jeff. Jeff, you want to pop off a couple, or do you want me to go?
Go.
Damn, I knew you were
I
going
just want to talk about tattoos.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I heard that there was news articles popping up that Carol Baskin's husband supposedly that she fed to the tiger was found alive.
No.
Oh, really?
This is a segment I'm going to call fake news. Nope,
Oh.
it's some bullshit thing that someone pulled off of Twitter from years ago when. But I was like, oh damn! Like I was like, that would be awesome. I don't know. I was really into the Tiger King shit. I fucking loved that during COVID. But yep, that's fake news. Here's
So it
another-
is fake. 100. That is 100% fake.
Yeah, they took like some tweet from like 2 years ago when she was like, no, he's alive down in Costa Rica somewhere. But there's no.
Maybe that's fake news.
Maybe there's double fakes. Back to the Future 4 is scheduled to be coming out. Fake news.
Ooh.
Yeah, it might come out as an animated series on Netflix.
Oh.
That or movie, I don't know. But I was like, Back to the Future 4, and there was like, I guess it was fan art or something that I saw, and I was like it looked like a movie poster, and I was like, how are they gonna do that with him being sick? You know, I was really interested. No, fake news.
What's not fake news is that they have Indiana Jones
Yeah.
6. Right?
Yeah, dude, and they're doing fake face on him. You know, we talked about this I think last time maybe.
He's doing it?
They're doing the deep fake stuff. So they put he's doing it, but then they put a younger screen over his face.
Weird.
But it's still an old body running.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like Sylvester Stallone running. That is fucking good stuff. $2 Chuck. Guy never made a dime off of his, old Charles. He never made any money off of it because he didn't want his wife to make any money in a divorce.
That's
Oh,
real?
my.
That's fake news.
Okay, that's what I thought.
God damn it. I've heard that story for years. And so I looked it up today to kind of read it and I couldn't find it. And everyone's like, no, it's not. What they did get a divorce. She took over. They just kind of ran the business into the ground. They fucked up. That's a long story short. So
Yeah, I noticed that you don't see it anymore in Trader Joe's.
How much did they make before they fucked it up, though?
they didn't. They didn't make money off of it. Trader Joe's made money off of it. And there were billions of bottles sold. I do have all the stats, but I figure it's kind of boring. Recently,
You're not a pro. If it's coming from the culture corner, I'm interested. That's for Will to decide.
I
Thank you.
have a question for you because there's been a lot of surf competitions. The Eddie was recent, and they're like, "Oh, this wave, 150-foot wave." How do they know that? There's no rulers out there. Somebody's fucking guessing, and I don't like it. Like, how are you gonna say? Like, really? I mean, how are you gonna say? Oh, that's the largest wave ever ridden. That's 182 feet. You don't know.
Do they take pictures and then measure?
Is that you think that someone's doing that? And then what are you measuring against?
Absolutely.
What do you There's no marker there.
I bet they used the shape and size of the body of the surfer and go backwards. Like the body of him is
Right.
6 feet tall, right? And then they compare that down. First of all, I like how that upsets you.
I know.
You don't like that.
I think there's
I
a
don't
lot
like
of bullshit.
It's a weird one.
I think it's a pretty easy search on Google.
Yeah.
I also,
What do
you
they
know, like,
measure waves?
I don't know if you guys have ever surfed at all. I did just a little bit when I was younger, and like everyone would be like, "Oh, it's double overhead today," and you look and it's like 4 foot. You know what I mean? Like double
Well, there's
overhead my ass.
exaggeration, but if it's in print, you've got to believe it. You have
I'm
no other
calling
choice.
fake news is what I'm saying. So there's that. Here's something that happened to a lady. We saw it on Jimmy Kimmel, and I couldn't find an article or something, but it is on Jimmy Kimmel recently. I just think this is awesome. It's almost like a prank, except for it's just mean. So people like on Reddit and whatever, the dark web, you can order, you can get hookers, prostitution. So they Zelle or you Venmo them the money, whatever. They give you the address of where to go. Someone has been doing that, but just put this random lady's address. So all fucking day and night, there are men showing up the bang. And she's like this older Christian lady with a handgun,
My God.
Grandma?
like she's like she's got the Ring or Nest doorbell or whatever it is camera, and they're coming up and she's like, "Which one are you here for, sex or drugs?" He's like, the first one." It's so good. I don't know, I personally thought that was pretty fucking awesome.
So she's selling drugs.
right
Who's to
She's
say
been
it's not
set up
her?
to sell sex as well.
Right. Who's to say that she's not laughing all the way to the bank? She's the one taking the Zelle, but then like, oh, somebody else is doing this to me.
Maybe, I don't know.
Double deep fake.
Okay, and then I got a bummer one, dude. Okay. And
Boner? Did you say boner?
I didn't.
Okay.
So this sucks, man. This is shitty.
Now.
This is real news. Our friends Riskaya, Gorgie came on the podcast, and we had a great talk with him. They are a fantastic band. When we saw them on the Salty Dog boat, it was like, it brought a tear to my eye. I was like, oh my God, this is going to be one of the biggest bands in the world. It's just polished and so fun, and like you could just tell they're, God, the energy is infectious. It's kind of like going to see Interrupters or something like that, where you're like, oh, it makes you want to dance and smile. They're breaking up.
Oh.
So, and it's because they're called Riskaya, which means Russia, and people are bullying them on the internet and everything. They're not for the war, but I think that I'll just read their statement so you guys can get a better idea. So it says, "Dear fans, the band Riskaya has ultimately decided to quit with the band. This is after 18 years of very sad news, of course. But the ongoing war in Ukraine that was initiated by Russia on February 20th, 22, it makes it impossible for us to continue with an image and style that is making a satirical use of Soviet symbols and language. The band is called Riskaya, translated Russian, and based on a lot of those attributes, but the singer was born in Russia and brought to Austria more than 30 years ago. Once was fun in the band's music is nothing but bitter now, and the band members cannot go on the stage anymore without feeling that bitterness in every note played and every word sung. All the lyrics written have a totally different meaning now, and none of the band members want to represent this. And since these times, it's only associated with war, death, crime, and blood spilled. The time has finally come to stop this. We try to do statements, position ourselves publicly for what we stand, and that's peace and unity, and we can feel it's not enough and will also not change anymore. We realize that this war will not stop anytime soon, and even if it would, the Soviet imagery and style is forever damaged now. Riskaya has also become a target on the web. There's shitstorms every day with every new single release, because they have a new album they're releasing their singles. People call us Russian terrorists and pro-Russian, even though we are the exact opposite. Finally, we also care about the safety of our crew and all the people involved, and we don't want to risk anything violent happening when we're on the road and playing shows. To the most of us, Riskaya was not only our band, but it was also our existence. This decision is very sad for all of us, but after all that happened since February 24th, we don't see any other chance here. We hope that all the fans, promoters, and partners can understand the hell that we're going through and taking our own baby to the grave after all these years. As a farewell gift, we want to give you our new album, Turbo Polka Party. Peace, Riskaya." All right, so isn't that a bummer?
That's so
They're
sad.
so goddamn good, and they're coming out with this new album. And I heard that first single. It's great. I'm going to play it at the end here on our out.
Okay.
What a fucking asshole Putin, huh?
Well, dude, I mean, I can understand fully, and then it sounds like they're getting scared, right? Is someone attacking them or something?
Reasonably.
Yeah, man. So my hopes is that okay, start working on some new music that doesn't have the Russian themes. Keep the band.
Right. Or
They
something.
can go.
Yeah.
I don't know how that's gonna work. That's tough.
Right.
That's a
I'm
big
very
band.
sorry. I'm very, very, very sorry, but I absolutely agree with them as well. I'm very sorry that they have to break up because of this, but I think their decision for safety and for even productiveness, they have to probably retire, and it's very sad. You even heard them say, "Have to put our baby to the ground."
Mm.
It's devastating.
Yeah.
Well, also just like they don't want to portray like this is something silly or to be taken lighthearted.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like, this is real shit now. Like we can't even the words that we used to sing.
Are bitter.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are bitter
Fuck. So
now.
that really, really sucks. But those are my news stories.
Wow.
There. Okay, I brought it down. Jeff, tattoos. What are we talking? And we gonna get out of here. I'm going to play
I
a
think
show.
everybody just picks their own. It has to be approved.
Okay. All right. So everyone's getting one.
Yep.
We're
But,
going back to everyone getting one for the 100th.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
Come on.
All right.
So for the 100th too, I have the original recording that we did. I don't know if we talked about this on air or not. The original recording when I called you when we are just trying to test out equipment and we talked for about 45 minutes. And that became like we listened to it the other night. That became the
Lost
structure.
tapes.
It came to the structure of the show just from us talking that one time, and here we are, almost 100 in. It's pretty wild how immediately just fell into place. So I think that we play that for our 100th
For our
episode.
100th?
Yep. So okay, is that it? We out of here? I'm gonna go play a show.
You're
Really?
open mic. You're playing an open mic.
I'm playing a show. It's a really big deal.
Okay.
You know, the bar we get to, they're like,
I was wondering why you were wearing makeup today.
oh
Cool.
yeah. I always wear makeup when I come on here.
Just a little blush. I get it.
Yeah. All right. Let's Courtney.
All right. So, again, Black History Month. Go check out sincerely.luddy and check your privilege on Instagram. And that is awesome. Just go check them out.
And I want to say thank you for Dead All Right. They are fucking really, really good. Public Serpents, loving it. Melon Ball, really, really good too. Thank you for all the fake bands for participating. Jeff, final thoughts?
Hits Like a Girl. Check them out. Both bands.
Yeah.
Have a great week. Be cool. Super Bowl next Sunday.
Oh,
You
yeah.
got it.
Oh,
shit.
I forgot about that.
Oh, I guess no podcast then. All right, Courtney.
I already said stuff.
Will.
Peace. Have a great day and scissor someone.
What?
You heard him.
Instead of wash your hands, donate, like normal, just straight to scissoring. Hi, Mom.
Okay.
All right. Let's get out of here.
Think about when you're washing your hands, what else has been in that sink?
Oh, dude. Yeah, never again will I don't know. It's making me not want to use public
I'm gonna
sinks.
start washing my hands with the hose outside.
That's
Public
right.
sinks.
Can't use that either.
You should think about this sink at our house that you brush your teeth in.
Oh, no.
I'll steal that toothpaste.
All right, you guys, that's it. Let's get out of here.
All right.
All
Bye.
right, deuces.
Bye.